Hey guys, this is Thursday, September 16th, and we are done for the day. Kind of a long day. I kind of threw my back out a little bit, tweaked a little bit, so I'll put some ice on it, take a couple ibuprofen. I'll be good to go, hopefully. Maybe see the chiropractor tomorrow. I had a pull, saw it reached too far, and I kind of like overextended myself, and I felt something tweaking my back, and I didn't really feel it until about an hour ago. So that's what happens when you get old. You can't hang upside down like you used to and not feel it in the morning. But we had a couple had a removal today. The tree had broken off, and the city had cleaned up what fell on the street, and we had a probably about a 40 foot stub left. So the customer wanted to basically just cut it down, and we noticed this tree, when the tree fell, it ripped off some branches across the street. So I was able to locate the bucket truck to where I could trim off all that dead stuff and basically clean up the neighbor's tree, so that way the tree could heal properly and get rid of all the dead hangers in that tree, and then come back over, remove the rest of the broken tree down to the ground, and just flush cut the stump. We were able to get enough brush piled up to where when I dropped the logs, it didn't do as much damage to the landscaping, because he just wanted it done inexpensively and as quickly as possible, and ended up being a really good job. He also had a hanger on the other side of the yard. The big huge branch had broken off and was hanging, and it was kind of half suspended on another branch. So we were able to get the bucket truck in the front yard, reach over probably about 45 feet, and I was able just enough to tie off with a pair of friction savers. I tied off to the same limb farther back and roped off the limb that was broken, because I was trimming underneath it, and I wasn't sure if it was going to hold or not. So once I trimmed that bottom limb, it could have broke off and fell on me, so I wanted to make sure that was secure. We tied it off with a 7,000 pound rope, and Josh had a porta wrap on the bucket truck. Had about 4 or 5 wraps on it, and was holding it until I got all the weight off of it, and then we went ahead and made the last cut and lowered it down. But anyway, also too, back at the shop, made a video about the Ditch Witch. There's a piece on the front where all your hydraulic lines go to hook up your attachments, and there's a big block there. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's like a bulkhead, and we've had a lot of problems over the past of it leaking, and it's kind of an expensive fix, because you got to replace that whole thing. And it also has three possible lines coming out. One of them we don't use, so we just plug that off, and we have a hose power that was able to make some short hoses for us. So we just basically bypassed the smaller hose that was coming out, which is basically for extra accessories, like if you have a stump grinder and you need that swivel to go back and forth, you have to hook up another control arm and a lever just for that sweeping mechanism. And I've only seen one used once on a demo, and so I've been using Ditch Witch and skid steers for over, I guess, 15 years, and I've never ever had a need for that. So we bypassed that and basically just welded a piece of flat steel in 2 holes, and now we have a simple fix. Basically, if anything breaks, it's just common parts you can buy anywhere, and it eliminates that big bulky non-repairable part that costs over $600. So if you guys have a Ditch Witch, or you have some similar product that has a big bulky connector that you don't use all the parts off of, you can bypass that and make it a lot easier, because if you're out in the field and that thing blows up, a lot of times you can't get it fixed right away, and if you do, it's very expensive. So this way, anything breaks, you can go to almost any hydraulic shop and get it repaired and replaced for a fraction of the cost. So so this week we had a repair on the loader arm well, actually 2 repairs now. So we had the safety mechanism that comes down that locks the arms in place. Told you guys, make sure you take out those cheap $2 pins, put in a bolt and a lock nut, or double nut it if you can, and then bypass that bulkhead. So those are 2 things that, if you guys have a ditch witch or something similar, please make sure you address those, because those 2 situations can put you out of work for the day, or maybe a couple days, and it can save you hundreds of dollars if you just spend a few bucks. I think we spent around $250 to transition that big bulky piece to those lines, but now it's I'm going to do that to all the machines. Once they start leaking, I'm going to go ahead and bypass them all. Phil, if you're listening, do that. You might want to bring your machine by. If that thing starts leaking, we'll do the same thing. We'll bypass that piece, save you some money. So I guess that's it. I'm gonna open some packages, and I guess that's it. So thanks guys for watching. We had an awesome day, awesome week, except for my back going out. Tomorrow we're gonna go to a buddy of mine's, if weather permits, my back heals up, and grind some stumps, maybe brush hog a little bit and help him get his backyard in order. There's a couple dead trees, couple stumps, trying to get things cleaned up before family comes in over the holidays. So Tom, if you're listening, we'll be there tomorrow if weather permits. I might be a little slow because my back, but I'll be out there to try to straighten things up for you. So anyway guys, thanks for watching. We're about 700,000 views, and we're over 1,600 subscribers. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Monotony. Trying to make a little things more exciting. I'm thinking about getting a new drone. Been kicking it around a little bit. So if you guys think I should, let me know. The only problem is the drone footage is a little bit more time consuming to edit. So also too, I'm trying to do some more GoPro videos, but I'm not really good at the editing because I have an Apple computer now, and I'm not really familiar with how to transfer everything over. I'm used to using a regular computer, IBM compatible, and not a Mac, so transition and the editing software is a little bit different. So anyway, thanks for watching guys, and hopefully we'll have some more videos for you tomorrow. Have a great day. God bless.